Hi everyone, and welcome to yoga this week. We're going to be focusing on stretching and toning the whole of the body. So we're going to go a little bit deeper into some poses for that deeper stretch, really focusing on toning the whole of the body as well. So we'll begin when you're ready. And we're going to start off today in our mountain pose. So we're going to start standing today. So we're going to come to the front of our mats with the feet together. And just tucking the tailbone under, drawing the tummy in, allowing the chin to drop down towards the chest. And we're just going to start to roll the shoulders back a few times. Just beginning to loosen the shoulders. Noticing if we're holding a little bit of tension or stress in those spaces. We're going to allow the shoulders to settle and close the eyes for a moment, allowing the palms just to be open. And just take a few moments to come into your practice, being fully present and just dedicating this next 40 minutes to yourself, to nourish your mind and your body. Perhaps even take a moment to think about what you wish to invoke in your practice here today, what your intention is. And it could be to simply be as present as you possibly can for the next 40 minutes or so. It could be to simply do your best. Whatever you feel you need, just set that intention. And just relaxing that space between the eyes, relaxing your jaw, and allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. And we're going to take a nice deep full breath in through the nose. Pause for a moment and then a big sigh out through the mouth. And then even deeper still, big breath in through the nose. And big sigh out through the mouth. And then just finding your yoga breath now. So just gently breathing in through the nose. Hold for a moment. And then gently exhaling back out through your nose. You're breathing in. And gently breathing out. Just starting to be aware of the breath. And just allowing your breath to lead the way in your practice here today. Keep your awareness on the breath as we flow through our poses today. And we're going to take one more deep breath in. And gently breathing out, just rolling your right ear gently over to the right shoulder. Just gently stretching out the side of the neck. And then back to center and gently taking left ear to left shoulder now. Taking a full deep breath here. Coming back to your centers and letting the chin drop down towards the chest. And when you're ready, we'll just start to open the eyes. And as we open the eyes, we're going to take a big breath in, drawing the arms up to the sky, interlace fingers, biceps by the ears. On your next out breath, slowly take a gentle stretch over to the right. So beautiful side stretch, just helping to awaken the lungs, open the side of the body. And then back to center, keep squeezing the legs together, big breath in, lift, breathing out, gentle stretch over to the other side. Coming back to our centers, if it feels okay, coming onto the balls of the feet so the heels are slightly lifted. Finding one point to focus on just to help with your balance. On your next out breath, releasing heels down, coming straight down into our chair and hold and breathe. So the legs are together, the weight's back in the heels, we're lengthening through the spine. And if you're looking to challenge here today, gently lift the heels. If you want to challenge even further, sink the hips down a little bit lower. So you're always in control of the intensity of your practice. We're going to reach the arms forward, palms open to the sky, but relax the shoulders. From here, bringing the hands back in line with the heart, we're going to go into revolve chair. So left elbow to the outer right knee. Slowly, with awareness on that breath, take the gaze over the right shoulder. And again, if you wish, you can always keep the heels lifted. Coming back to center and flowing gently over to the other side. So beautiful for awakening the lower back. So just a beautiful twist for the spine. Coming back to center, big breath in. And then as you breathe out, straighten the legs, interlace fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together and gently taking the arms over the head. And perhaps just give the head a little nod or a shake, just loosening the neck and the shoulders. On your next out breath, slowly release, coming all the way back into mountain. Inhale, lengthen through both sides of the body. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stepping back with your right foot coming into high lunge. So we're lengthening through that back leg. The left knee is slightly flexed. And if we're feeling a little bit out of balance today, then maybe just resting your hands on your thigh, which is okay. Otherwise, bring your hands to your heart. Start to lengthen through that back leg, working into that hip flexor. Check that your left knee is right over that left ankle. If it feels okay, extending the arms up towards the sky, breathing into the heart. Stay here, we're going to come into lunges. So just taking that knee gently down towards the floor, but not all the way. Relaxing shoulders, but lengthening through both sides of the body. We're going to do 3 more lunges. 1, 2, and then 3. From here, releasing arms forward, coming straight into warrior 3. So just interlacing fingers, take a little step, straighten your standing leg. We're going to bring the gaze down to just in front of the left big toe. And then if it feels okay, releasing your right leg up behind. So we're just bringing it in line with the hip here. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths. And you're lengthening all the way from fingertips to the tips of the toes. On your next out breath, flexing standing leg, big step back into your warrior 1. So we're just pressing into the back heel now. Flexing the left knee, hands in line with the heart. Inhale, and then as you exhale, release into your reverse warrior. So right hand on the back of the right thigh, left arm reaches over the body. 3 deep breaths. And on your next out breath, release into triangle. So straightening both legs, dropping the left fingertips down to just to the side of the inner left foot. Your focus point is at your right thumb. And we're pressing into that back heel. Checking in with your body, just making sure you're feeling that nice positive stretch, no pain. From here, we're going to flow all the way back up to center, squaring the hips and the shoulders, and then releasing into your reverse warrior. Sorry, not reverse warrior, reverse triangle. So right arm up to the sky, take an in breath, and as you breathe out, release into your revolved triangle. So this time your right hand rests on the outer left foot or ankle, and your left arm opens up to the sky. If you wish, you can flex the front knee a little bit. So nice deep twist, beautiful for the digestive system. On your next out breath, slowly release, coming all the way back up, flexing that front knee, stepping back into mountain, feet together. Big breath in, arms up to the sky, breathing out, hands to the heart. Taking it over the other side, so big step back, with your left foot this time. So high lunge, right knees flexed, hands in line with the heart. Just take a few moments just to come back to the breath here, just finding that rhythm. And perhaps making that out breath slightly longer than the in breath. Stay here if you wish, coming into lunges. So just gently bringing that knee down and then back up. Relaxing your shoulders. Just steadying the gaze. We're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and then 3. Hold, lengthen through both sides of the body. And then when you're ready, releasing arms out in front, interlacing fingers. So coming into warrior 3, slowly leading with the breath. So on your next out breath, take a little step. So we're just finding the balance first. Gaze is just in front of the right big toe. If it feels okay, release left leg up to the sky. Just in line with the hips, it doesn't need to be any higher. Focus on your breath. And when you're ready, flexing front knee, stepping back into warrior 1. So we're just lengthening through the back leg. Right knee is flexed. Big breath in. And then gently breathing out, release into reverse warrior. Right arm reaches over the head. Keeping that front knee flexed, but the left leg nice and long. On your next out breath, straightening that front leg and gently coming all the way down into triangle. So letting your right fingertips just rest against the inner right foot and open your left arm up to the sky. If you want to feel a deeper stretch, take that left arm slightly back. If it's too intense, soften that front knee. On your next out breath, flowing all the way back up. And we're going to go into our revolved triangle on the other side. So this time, left arm up to the sky, big in breath. And a big out breath, all the way down into revolved triangle. And we'll hold it here, 3 to 5 breaths. You can keep your gaze wherever feels comfortable for your neck. And when you're ready, releasing, slowly coming all the way back up, flexing that front knee. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Stepping back into mountain, feet together, big breath in. And breathing out, hands to the heart. We're going to take a wide stance on our mats. So the toes in, slightly heels out, interlacing our fingers out behind. On your out breath, slowly coming into that wide leg forward fold. And our focus is on keeping the back nice and long, nice and straight. And slowly taking the arms over the head. And just as you come to the end of the out breath, we're just coming into the pose and we're just going to hold it here, 3 to 5 breaths. And again, maybe give the head a nod or a shake. Just making sure there's no tension there. From here, just coming up halfway, keeping back flat, resting fingertips out in front, open right arm up to the sky. So beautiful twist here for the back. Nice stretch along the inner thigh. Releasing, coming all the way back to center and flowing over to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out, coming back to center. Strong legs, engaging core, coming all the way back up. Stepping into mountain at the front of our mats. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, release. Second set of chair, hold and breathe. Relaxing the shoulders, weight back in the heels. If it feels okay, again, you can lift the heels here. Steady the breath. And when you're ready to release, all the way into forward fold, and just take a few breaths here. Just maybe bring the weight into one foot and the other, just stretching out that lower back. Soften knees, palms to the floor, step back into your plank. Anybody looking after their body today? And drop the knees down. Otherwise, in your plank, check your shoulders are right over the wrists. Opening the fingers. If you wish, you can release the right foot off the floor a few inches. And then over to the other side. If you wish to challenge even further, we're going to bring knee in towards the tummy. 5 on each side. If you're looking after your body, you can do this by modifying and dropping the knees down. So we're going to start on the left side. Knee into tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Hold, release, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, release that foot down. Big breath in. Breathing out, release back into down dog, or if you're looking after your body, into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, we're going to gently come down onto the knees. Inhale, right knee towards the tummy. Exhale, leg out behind, just in line with the hip. Stay here or reach your left arm forward, so spinal balance. Stay here or reach back with your left hand to take hold of your foot or your ankle. It's a beautiful stretch for the thighs, toning for the thighs and the glutes. On your next out breath, release. And then back to center, over the other side. Inhale, left knee towards the tummy. Exhale that leg out behind. Staying here, or again, reaching right arm forwards. Just take a few breaths here. Perhaps staying here for today, or if you wish, reach back. Just take hold of foot or ankle and gently press that foot up towards the sky so you can see that the shoulder begins to open, the hip begins to open, and get that lovely stretch across the front of the thigh. And then gently release, coming back to center, rounding spine, tuck tailbone under, and gently release into cow. Coming into neutral spine, we're going to bring left knee to the left inner wrist, and your right leg reaches out behind. So we're coming into our pigeon. So for your pigeon, which is a deep stretch, for your hip flexors, so we're stretching out the sciatic nerve, we're releasing stress and tension in the back. Just be mindful that if it's too intense, you can bring the foot closer in towards the hip. If we're not feeling any stretch at all, you can take the foot slightly away. And again, you can stay here, or you can release the forearms down, perhaps just to go a little bit deeper. And just allow this pose, as you go through each stage, just pause and take a breath. Try to relax your shoulders, your face. Even though you may be experiencing a little bit of discomfort in the hip, just try to relax the rest of your body. If it feels okay, reaching arms forward, lowering the chest a little further. And then when you're ready to release, coming all the way up, just resting fingertips out in front, staying here or reaching back with your right hand to take hold of the right foot or ankle. And this may be enough for you today. You may wish to just gently bring that foot in towards the inner elbow. This may be enough for you today. You may wish to release your left arm up to the sky. And then when you're ready to release, gently tucking back toes under, lengthen through that back leg, lift, Step back into down dog or your child's pose if you're looking after your body. Big breath in through the nose. Nice sigh out through the mouth. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So this time, right knee comes to the right inner wrist and your left leg reaches out behind. In a few moments just to settle into the pose and then releasing a little bit deeper down if it feels okay. You can find a little bit of movement with this pose, just gently rocking from side to side, releasing that stress or tension. And then just coming to find a place of stillness. And when you're ready to release, coming all the way back up. Staying here or reaching back with the left hand to take hold of left foot or ankle. Stay here, placing the foot in the crease of the elbow. And you may want to release your right arm up to the sky. Just focusing on one point to help with your balance. And then when you release, we're going to press down into both palms, gently rolling over onto that right sits bone, flowing that left leg through, coming into seated, bringing your right leg under the left. So we're coming into our cow face pose. This may be enough for you today, and that's okay. If you're looking to go deeper, take this left foot over the top of the thigh. And you can use your hands just to help adjust a little bit. So we're pressing into the sits bones and we're tall in the spine. Stay here, or you can bring that left foot further back so that we're resting on the flats of the feet. You can stay here, or you can bring your right arm between the shoulders and your left arm reaches out behind to perhaps connect the fingers so we get a nice strong stretch in the shoulders, in the hips. And this is lovely to align both sides of your body physically, bringing both sides into balance. And then releasing the hands, inhale. And then exhale, if it feels okay, just finish by gently sliding fingertips forward, just coming into a deeper stretch. And then release, stretching legs out in front, big breath in, arms up to the sky, breathing out, forward fold, and just take a breath here. And then we'll repeat on the other side. So this time, we're going to bring our left leg under the right. And again, this may be enough for you today, which is okay. Or take your foot over the top of the thigh. Stay here, or perhaps bringing that foot further back. So just on the flats of the feet. Working to align the knees, but it's okay if they don't. For now, just work on keeping the spine nice and straight and grounding into both sits bones. Staying here, take your left hand back between your shoulders and reach around with the right hand. Notice if you're tighter on this side than the other. 3 deep breaths here. And you're doing 3 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, gently sliding fingertips forward. Tucking the chin in. And you're ready to release, coming all the way back to center, stretching legs back out in front into that forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly coming all the way back up to seated, and we're going to flow all the way back into shoulder stand. So slowly bringing knees into the tummy, supporting the lower back with the hands, and then extending legs up to the sky. So just making sure you've got enough room behind, and be mindful to keep the chin tucked in towards your chest. Focusing at the tips of the toes. So if this doesn't feel right for your neck, come out of the pose. If you wish, you can go all the way over into plow. So slightly bending the knees and extending legs over the head. You can keep your hands on your lower back, or just let them rest out on the floor. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, pressing into the backs of the arms, the palms, take a big in-breath, and as you breathe out fully, lower one vertebrae down at a time. Once the hips come down, bring the feet down, pressing into the heels. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up into bridge. Tucking the chin in. Anybody looking to challenge here can lift the heels. Anybody looking to challenge any further can release the hips down, take the hands back out behind and come into your wheel on your out breath. Whether you're in your bridge or your wheel, on your next out breath, slowly release the spine back down, then the hips, bringing knees into the tummy and coming into happy baby. So just taking hold of the big toes with forefingers and thumb, drawing the knees down, lengthening through the spine. If you wish for a deeper stretch, go into extended happy baby. So lovely for toning and stretching the thighs. Gently coming back to center. Taking hold of the backs of the knees. Inhale as you exhale. Pushing all the way up, straight into your turtle. So gently taking hold of the ankles. Lowering the chest, tucking the chin in. Relaxing your shoulders. You may wish to stay here in your turtle, or if you're looking to go to the next level, we're going to go into our tripod and headstand today. Otherwise, stay in your turtle. If you're coming into your tripod, the hands are going to be shoulder width apart. Opening the fingers, middle finger points forward. Bring the crown of the head down onto the floor. So notice that the hands are not in line with the ears, they're slightly back and the elbows are parallel. Level 1, stay here. Level 2, lift the hips. Level 3, bring in the knees to rest on the backs of the arms and keep pausing to breathe. There's no rush here. Once you're in this pose, connect the big toes together. Stay here, or on your next big out breath, push into the hands. Bring the weight into the crown of the head, lift the knees, pause here, and then if it feels okay, extending the legs. Stay here for as long as what feels right for you. When you're ready to release, bending the knees, push into the hands firmly. As you breathe out, bringing the knees back onto the backs of the arms. Back into tripod, and then releasing the feet down, coming straight into your child's pose, and giving yourself full permission here just to take some nice calming breaths. Full permission to relax. When you're ready to come out, gently pushing all the way back into seated, interlacing fingers out behind. Beautiful heart opening, chest opening pose. Relaxing the chin down towards the chest. Gently release, coming back into seated, into our crossed legs, into spinal twist, left hand on the right knee. Take the gaze over the right shoulder. Big breath in. And breathing out back to center, and then gently flowing over to the side. Big breath in, lift through the spine. And And gently breathing out, coming back to center, opening palms up to the sky, closing the eyes for a moment here. Always important at the end of your practice, you just have a few moments of stillness. Even if you don't have time to do a full meditation, just allow a few moments just to come back to yourself. Notice the breath. Perhaps it's become more fluid. Perhaps it feels deeper, more calmer. Just notice your physical body. Perhaps it feels more strengthened. Perhaps you feel more energized. And bringing awareness to the heart and just noticing any emotions that are present. Noticing our thoughts as they gently flow in and gently flow back out. Relaxing the space between our eyes. Coming back to that intention we set ourselves at the start of our practice. And even if we didn't quite achieve that intention today, still feel really proud for taking this time to nourish your mind and your body. And when you are ready, just slowly beginning to open the eyes and taking a big breath in, arms up to the sky, and breathing out, hands to the heart, and Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, drink lots of water, and thank you so much.